Hello everyone, this is Lisa with Grace and Noel Paper. It's been a while since I've been on here, but I've been really busy. Family stuff, of course, keeps me busy, but also I discovered how to make paper sack journals, and I kind of went crazy and I decided to do Christmas in July. So I have made 12 Christmas journals and I'm going to have them listed on my Etsy store. I'll try to put a link down below to the journals, and I will keep an eye on it, and as they sell I'll put sold by it. If I forget to put the links I'll get to it ASAP. You can go to my Etsy store, which is Grace and Noel Paper, and find it there. I think I have a link in my YouTube also. I'll check all that out. Anyway, I'm going to go through these, do a quick flip through with these. They are basically all set up the same. They are made from paper sacks, as I said. They're not the gusseted paper bags, you know, that sit flat on the bottom. These are paper sacks, the thin paper sacks. So I discovered how to make those, and then covered them all with scrapbook paper. And inside there's not a lot of embellishment, like very minimal, because I figured these are more like Christmas notebooks. You could use it to, you know, keep up with your plans during the month of December, to write your shopping list in, your present list, you know, that you want to buy for people, your prayers for the month. You could even use it for a December daily, because there are enough papers in here. There are 10 folios, which makes 40 pages when you count front and back. So there's plenty enough space for a December daily. So you can use these in multiple ways. I was trying to think if there was anything else I wanted to tell you. I don't think so. They're all kind of set up the same, with mostly the same plain papers. You know, like I have some tea-dyed plain paper. I have some tea-dyed grid paper. I think in a few of them I have like a planner paper. So you'll see there's a lot of similarities in them. And then, like I said, minimal embellishments. I think I have a sticker in each one, a couple of stencils, and a little bit of washi tape, and one tuck spot per journal, because I just really wanted this to be where you can just write lots in it. So anyway, we're going to go through these really quickly. I have gave them very simple names so that you can know which one is what. So let me set them to the side and we'll go one at a time. All right, so this one is Noel. Easy to explain. This is the front and back. And it is, as you can see, they all are a 5-hole pamphlet stitch. I felt that would really give the most stability to the pages inside. I also have either reinforced with another piece of scrapbook paper, or in some cases where you see the paper bag on the inside, it has an extra piece of paper bag in there to reinforce it. So this, like I said, this is Noel. I have stitched around it with zigzag stitch, and that gives it more stability as well. I didn't embellish the front page on this because this paper is just so busy. I just really didn't need it. So this is journal pages that I took out of a journal I had. This is a piece of washi tape on some tea-dyed paper, tea-dyed grid paper. This is the one embellishment for here, the one tuck spot, excuse me, for here. I just put this little piece of paper in there. And I love this paper too. It's gorgeous. Tea-dyed paper, more journal paper. There's one of the stencils. This is a fancy little grid paper. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of diamonds, I guess, or triangles, something. More scrapbook paper. Journal paper. This is the one sticker in this one. More journal paper. This is a piece of washi. Just says Merry Christmas. And there is the one other stencil in here. So that is Noel. Now we will move on to the next one, which I call this Red Birds. Why not? I didn't add any embellishments to this because the paper was so busy. I just didn't think it needed it. Again, have stitched around it. Minimal decoration in here. You know, some people may want to add like a family photo in here or something, or a Christmas card they got. So I just kind of left it plain. Again, the same kind of plain papers, same piece of washi. This one I did add, this is a computer stationery. I just thought it was really pretty. This is the embellishment here. I just added that little card in there. I love this paper. Love this paper. There's that. There's the sticker here. You can see that. So you see there's just so much writing room in here. There's the Merry Christmas washi and the stencil. And that's it for the Red Birds. Got real inventive with the name on this. Red Ivy. I had 12 of them, okay? I had to think about it really hard. I love this paper. This is one of my favorite papers, and I only had like a couple of pieces of it, but I just thought it was gorgeous. This is a piece of washi. I'll just embellish there. Love this one too. Washi. Same computer paper. The Santa. And you know, if you don't want to use it for a tuck spot, you could just use it for the page decoration because it's cute by itself. This one has planner paper in it, and even though it's turned sideways, you can still write all over this. You can tape things to it, glue things to it, staple things to it. Just doesn't matter. You can do whatever you want with it. It's a stencil. This one has a little sticker there. I don't have many Christmas stickers, and I've about used them all up in here. The Merry Christmas washi. And the stencil. Again, that paper, I just love it. All right, so that was Red Ivy. This one is 3-color patchwork. I didn't know what else to call it. I just put a little word snippet on there. And there's the back. I don't think I showed you the back of Ivy, but it's the same as the front of Ivy. I love this one too. I love most of the Christmas papers. The washi. Piece of scrapbook paper. My daughter gave me a bunch of fussy cuts for Christmas of all kinds of various things, and this was one of them. And I love that Santa. He's my favorite. Just a little card in there. And stencil. Again with the computer paper. So poinsettia sticker. The Merry Christmas washi. And the bell stencil. So that is 3-color patchwork. This one I absolutely love. In all of the, if you watched my estate sale haul that I had a while back, where I got so much scrapbook paper, in all of that, I had one piece of this cardstock. One piece. And so I thought it would make a really pretty journal cover, and it does. It is kind of got a raised effect to it, and there's little sparkles all in it. Not sure if you can see that, but oh, it's just gorgeous. I did a little bit of a different stitch here. It's a kind of a zigzag, but it's just a little different. Love that. And there's the back. That was really pretty. I mean, I even love it, you know, in conjunction with the brown paper. I think it's gorgeous. So here's the inside. Again, one of my favorite papers. I only had a couple of them, but it's gorgeous. Gorgeous. This says the best gifts are tied with heartstrings. I don't know if you can tell, this paper has little tiny white dots on it. Same washi. This is the embellishment here. This has little snowflakes on it. Not sure if you can see it. Just little paper behind there. Stencil. Sometimes it got a little darker with it. Project planner. Another piece of this pretty paper. Here's its little sticker. The Merry Christmas washi and the bell stencil. So that is Blue Trees. It's blue. It's got trees. This is the first one I made. And personally, it's not my favorite. I did have fun with the embellishing because it just had this little band on the bottom, and it was just a lot of blue, a lot of empty blue, and I felt it needed something. So I had fun with that. But this being the first one, I followed the instructions of somebody online, and it's made out of one sheet all the way around. You don't cut it into panels like I have done the rest of them. This is made from one sheet. And I found out when you do that, it kind of, for some reason, makes it a little poofy, makes it some little bit of buckles in it, if you can see that. I tried really hard to get it out, and I could not. So this one does have a little bit of that. So if you don't mind, that one is still a pretty little journal. It's the only one that I went crazy on the cover. Did do that little bit of different stitching on it too. It's still a cute journal. So this one is Blue Snowman. Like I said, real inventive. Just added this little tag on there, or label, excuse me, not a tag. And same. I had some blue stationery this time. I think that came from that estate sale. The stencil. This is computer stationery too, but I just love it. Isn't that gorgeous? And it is two-sided. So the other side has a pattern, which I think is really neat. I don't always get two-sided papers. I'm just having difficulty turning pages today. This is actually a little gift tag. I thought he made a cute little tuck spot though. And here's the other side, the other end of that stationery. So adorable. I like the little Christmas houses. The little sticker, little bunny. Y'all, one of these days I'm gonna figure out the lighting in here. Haven't been able to yet. Some of these pages got a little grungier than others, but it's okay. We like grungy. Merry Christmas washi. And the bell. So that is Blue Snowman. This one is multicolored patchwork. A zigzag around it. There's the back. Again, one of my favorites. Y'all have a thing about Christmas anyway. Washi. Sometimes I moved around where things were, like on a lot of the others I had the tuck spot on this page, but because this is such a busy pattern, I elected not to, so I moved things around and I put the sticker in here. It's just a pretty little poinsettia. A stencil. And here's the tuck spot. There we go. Merry Christmas washi. And the bell stencil. So that is Multicolored Patchwork. This one is brilliantly named Ornaments. Y'all, every time I look at this, my brain goes, oh, oh, oh. It's actually ho, 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 but for some reason I see the O first every time. I don't know why. Crazy brain. Washi. The stencil. Here's this sweet little tuck spot. I just love that. And that paper, it's like a quilt. Kind of looks like a quilt to me, like quilted pattern, or cross stitch maybe. That's what it looks like to me, anyway. Either way, it's cute. I had a big sticker here. I'm telling you, I'm having page difficulties today. A Merry Christmas washi and the bell stencil. Okay, this one, blue houses. Y'all don't make fun of me, okay? Did a little label, Peace on Earth. And there's the back. This one was also made with one piece of paper, but somehow it ended up better. I don't know what I did different, but somehow it ended up better. Don't know why. This one's very colorful, but I still love it. It doesn't always have to be your traditional Christmas colors. Really grungy piece there. The sticker's over here this time. Just a little holly berries. There's that pretty paper. This one has a tree for a tuck spot. Merry Christmas washi. That silver has a shimmer to it, I just noticed. And the bell stencil. So that is blue houses. This one is brown paper snowman. This one is a little more old-fashioned than I'm used to using. I love that. Little bit not my style, but it was cute. And if y'all have ever messed with scrapbook paper packs, you know that a lot of times, like, it'll have like this piece of paper, and then with it, it'll have coordinating papers. And so I used some of the coordinating papers, and it's a little more colorful than, and different colors than I would use, but it ended up adorable. So see, it's a little bright, but it's like stitches, and it says Merry Christmas. It matches the little heart right there in the blue. I like it. It's very cheerful. washi. Very grungy piece. Tuck spot here. Stencil. I just like that blue. There's this little sticker. I was talking when I did this book. I was talking to somebody and wasn't paying attention. So this one is reversed. The bell is here and the Merry Christmas washi is here. But that's okay. It's all in there. So that's brown paper snowman. This one is Christmas tree. You know, it's got a Christmas tree on it. That's just a little label I put on there. For some reason, I don't know, this is one of my favorites too. I'm not really sure why. Good homey feel to it. Very grungy piece. There's a little Santa. Stencil. There's its little sticker. Merry Christmas washi. And the bell stencil. So that was Christmas tree. And our last one, again, kind of stepped out of my normal comfort zone. This one I call Chalkboard, which, you know, kind of self-explanatory. It doesn't feel like chalkboard, but it looks like chalkboard. Ooh, it got cloudy here all of a sudden. Anyway, I did a different stitch this time. It looks like cross stitch. Really, 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 really pretty pattern. I like it, except for the corners are just awful to figure out when to turn the corner. I mean, just awful, because the needle's just going all over the place. That's why we have a boo-boo right there. My daughter says it adds character. So we're going to go with that. This one has character. Anyway, very colorful on the inside, which I love that. It's really pretty. I probably will not use that stitch again, just because it was so difficult to turn the corners. So difficult. And I personally don't like the back of the stitch. I mean, it's fine. It's just my personal preference. I just like the zigzag. It ended up looking really pretty though. The washi. I love a good jolly Santa, don't you? I mean, isn't he adorable? I'm having difficulty. Isn't he adorable? And I like this night sky paper here. Little tag. Stencil. I've seen some Santas that kind of like old world, and some of them look grumpy, and that has teeny tiny white dots on it. I don't know if you can see it. Or they have them like elf-like, and they look really weird. I'm like, no, give me a good rosy cheek jolly Santa anytime. On the back of this paper has this. This is not a sticker. It's actually on the paper. Merry Christmas washi. And the bell stencil. So these are my 12 Christmas journals that I have made. I'm going to have them listed on my Etsy store starting July 1st. This video will come out July 1st. and they will be listed all throughout the month of July. You know, if they sell, they sell. If they don't, then I'll hang on to them for the Christmas season. Take them to the craft fair, list them on Etsy again, that kind of thing. But I had a lot of fun making them. I don't know if y'all know, but I don't buy a whole lot new for my journals. I bought the paper sacks. Let me show you what one looks like if I can reach it without my microphone going crazy. That's the paper sacks I use. They're just a thin paper sack, but once you add everything onto it, all the papers onto it, they end up really good and sturdy. So I bought the paper sacks new. I buy computer paper to tea dye. All the scrapbook paper is all secondhand. I got it from that estate sale. I mean, it was all brand new, but it was bought, you know, at an estate sale. Journals usually I find at thrift stores, and got them and used them. The grid paper I got from the estate sale. All the embellishments I got from, a while back when I got the best deals ever at the thrift store. All that card making equipment, I think that came from there. So, you know, I don't buy a whole lot brand new. The stickers I got used. Even the stencils this time were from that estate sale. So I just don't buy a whole lot new. So these are mostly repurposed materials. Almost all repurposed materials, with the exception of those few things. And I like doing that. I feel like I'm saving things from the landfill and making something pretty. So this will be up starting July 1st. So I hope y'all enjoy it. And if you want to, visit my Etsy store and snag these up to use for your December notebooks. So anyway, may God bless you and keep you safe.